Lighting can be a really important thing too whenever you're recording. Most of the time, as you can see, this is a little grainy. And it's mostly because it's dark, and the sensor's doing its best to get the details of my face. You can put a lamp in front of yourself, or something that'll basically burst the face a little bit with more light like this. And then you're going to get better exposure in this area. And also one thing you'll notice is that in these areas where the light is coming down will create a cupping effect in your eyes. If it's more in front of you, it'll work better. You could probably even use a lamp with a lampshade, put it just here outside of your computer, or maybe two of them. You don't really have to invest in one of these ring lights. Having a background that's not distracting is important too. Right now behind me, this is actually just white paper. So not really too much of anything that's complicated, and it's just pulled down in front of the wall that's behind me so there's nothing distracting. If you do have some things back there, maybe like a painting or some sort of a discussion piece, this can be good in business meetings, but in an educational environment, sometimes it's distracting. If someone gets maybe um, bored at some point, or maybe they just start wandering, they might start thinking, what's that thing about? I'm curious about that, and then stop hearing what you're saying. So think about, like, if you're doing a presentation, you want to make sure that the slideshow behind you would make sense. Or if you're in a third or right here, you can point at things, and then you can bring things in, like graphics or examples, into your video using some post-editing. There are different kind of microphones that you can use for recording. There is one in your computer typically, as long as you have the right setup. Some desktops require you to have some sort of a camera microphone plug-in that's USB based. If you're working on a laptop, more than likely they already have something in them. And then there's also sometimes externals like this that you can use. This is a blue condenser mic that runs off USB. And that can give you even a boomier sound because the size of the component that records your voice determines the range they can reproduce. A small microphone, unless it's a really good one like a lavalier that's of a high quality, won't get the full range of your voice and may compress it. Something like this will make it really big and full. This is what a recording would sound like if you use a condenser mic, like the blue microphone I have right here. Listen to my voice get narrow as I turn it towards the screen, and get thicker as it's turned towards me. So if you have something that's a bigger element, like you have in a microphone like this, you'll get a rounder tone. This is a QuickTime movie recording using the internal microphone in a laptop to get my audio.